Hi there, my name's Richie. I live on the mid-north coast of New South Wales and I have signed up for the 20 kilometre solo Lake Argyle swim happening on the 2nd of May 2026. And probably rightly so, your first question is, well, why have I signed up for quite this huge challenge? Well, basically I do pool swimming and have done lots of competition through my childhood and even still do masters up to today, and even I've done ocean swimming and lake swimming as such and gone quite competitively and really enjoy that aspect of it as well. But this is just bringing me to a bit of a, well, why not? Prove to me that I am mad and set myself the challenge of bettering myself and take it as a bucket list challenge. As I shoot this video today, it is officially the 1st of February and the swim itself is on the 2nd of May, and basically nearest makes no difference 3 months. So I got my ticket back in November where it sold out in 4 minutes, and when I first got my ticket I was just jumping out of my skin and so excited. I wanted to try and see if I could do a video diary and all that, and admittedly a bit behind that, and probably how you think something will pan out is different to how it does pan out. But hey, guess what, better late than never, and this is the first taste of what I'm doing. And you're probably saying, how did I work my way up to doing this race as it is? Well, short answer, a lot of training. I had a really good friend who's actually done this swim before and said, do one long swim a month and start at 10 kilometers. And when you get to the next month, you plus on another 2 kilometers. And as I got to January last month, I did 14 kilometers. And what I'll do is I'll actually take you to 2 weekends ago, when I actually did a 14 kilometer swim, which turned out to be 15 kilometers, but that's a bit of a long story. But I'll take you there right now, and when you've done that, you can come back here and we'll talk a little bit more about this swim.
Yeah, so just about to head off for my big swim. This is month number 3. It's sort of hard when you're doing a big goal, where you come to think to yourself, it's almost like that nagging voice in your head of, where do I start, or how do I start as well? Like in November I did a 10K and was pretty G'd up for that, probably because I was on the high of getting my ticket, and I suppose I was on the equal high of my 12K that I did in December, being last month. But even today, doing the, well, what was 14K, it's sort of like trying to think about like how to do something. And even I suppose looking around where the weather has been stormy, and obviously I've been watching that all week, where when you're doing open water stuff, you don't budget on that, you see. But having to adapt now, I'm going to change it up to 15 kilometers in the swimming pool. But even just like waking up and just like at 6 o'clock, and I'm just like, oh geez, gotta make a start. And I've just said to myself, just get in the car. Once I've sort of recalibrated and I've committed to a decision, I now know that I'm going to the pool to do a 15 kilometer or 300 laps. And even now I'm driving up and I'm thinking, well, how do I do 300 laps, or how do I count? It's all tricky, but we'll get there. It actually came to me driving up here. How do you break up 300 laps? Simple. You break away. So you do 20 laps, have one breakaway, then do another 20 laps, have another one, and when you've had 15, you've done 15 kilometers. In a set like this, it's just a mental countdown. So I just go 20, 19, 18, all the way down to 1. And then just have a quick mental reset and do another 20. See how today goes. Well, 4-ish hours later, done. My brain fully deprived of oxygen, and that was nuts. But anyway, 15k's done. Probably it's hard to sort of find that balance between sort of being mentally driven and on versus being mentally relaxed. I mean, the last two K's I was just roll through this, and the pace did substantially drop off, but the breakaway trick did work. But I think I'm gonna go for a deep relaxing magnesium bath.
Well, that was a very, very interesting day. I'll even put my times down as you see them. Don't worry, when I got to the 12Ks, I was macked. Sort of, it's tricky because that was actually the longest swim I'd actually done. And to just go past that comfort zone and go the one up, it's tricky. And it's just throwing the shoulders over. That was hard. As for during the week and how to still keep going, my day basically starts at 4:30, where I wake up and then I drive up to the swimming pool. And each session I'm clearing 5 kilometers. Simple as that. Trim from a bit after 5 o'clock because I have to stretch and warm up. And then at 7 o'clock, I get out of the pool and I actually coach myself. And I really enjoy it, and I do learn to swim. Teaching, it's a real passion I have. But even then, looking at just doing the maths, let's just say 5 kilometers 5 times a week. So that's 25 kilometers a week, and maybe a few sneaky little arvo swims and open water swims there and then. And as I say, if you're saying how the training's going, it's a lot, and it's even 3 months to go. I know that you still have this huge mountain to climb. Even come in February, I know I have to do 16 kilometers and work, live. My big reason for doing the swim, it's basically to maybe hit my Mount Everest to a point, just to see if I can do it, and maybe just enjoy the ride along the way. And even to take you guys with me as well. As I said, with only 3 months to go, maybe film you some of the long swims we do, give you some video commentary. But there is something out there, if you're watching, you could probably help me with, which is I am trying to find a support crew for the 2nd of May. Basically what it is, you need a boat, you also need a kayak. Now, I have paid for both. You're not going to believe this, was when I got my ticket to do the swim and I reached out to the resort, I got the very last boat, and I also got a kayak as well. But the only bugger is I'm only a one-man band, and I don't have anyone to drive or kayak. And I guess my asking to you, if you are that person who lives out that way or wants to travel out that way, that could help me. I would really appreciate that. As I sign off today with this first taste tester video of introducing myself and what I get up to and all that, probably from here we'll show you more progress. Like, we'll videotape. Obviously what you saw a few weeks ago, that was obviously just me, myself and I, and trying to sort of get the hot take commentary, but hopefully I will get someone videotaping. I'll give you some commentary and all that. But for now, just thanks for taking the time to watch, and you come on this ride with me. Look forward to taking you with me, and just thanks for watching and thanks for your time. Signing off.